Feel free to talk.
Boss, we've done all as you said.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, boss. Everything like you asked. It's in my car, boss.
I'm surprised. You're actually good for something.
So, where is it, Brady?
Here, in the trunk.
What the fuck is that? You fat Irish prick. You're supposed to bring me a coat, not a skinny animal kid. Where is LOOT.BET code I asked it for?
Well, he wasn't talking.
Are you out your mind, Brady? Because I swear, I put your brain to sleep. He's ain't talking because his fucking mouth is closed.
So, maybe I should open it.
Oh, don't kill me, please. I tell you everything. Code is loot, loot. I'm young. I don't wanna die.
Boss, code is loot.
Oh my god, idiot. Fuck. I surrendered by idiots.
Hey, kid. Sorry about that.
Hello, welcome back, and Vertigo the backdrop for our final map here between Sangal and the PACT side.
I don't get it, Dan. Where's the trains? Where's the locomotives? Where's the train carts going around? What is this?
Yeah, well,
What is going on here, Dan?
yeah, Vertigo is our decider. There was a mistake in the initial information, but we end on Vertigo instead, which I mean is fine.
Yeah, even HLTV was fooled. I don't know what kind of info they gave us, but here we are. Final map, a little bit of a debate, but worry not. It is about the same odds of winning as Train, funnily enough. PACT, not very good on this map. 0% win rate, of course. Never going to be ideal. Let's see what kind of people they actually played against. Lately, they have been beaten by the likes of LDLC, Namiga, and Anonymo. The first two were stomps, but Anonymo made it competitive. I mean, PACT made it competitive against Anonymo, but, you know, it's still going to be Sangal here, the favored side to win, as they have already bested the likes of Lingby Vikings and Quantum Bellator Fire for what that's worth, losing against Movistar Riders and Sinners. So let's say neither of these teams are actually good on Vertigo, but, you know, still will be fun to see them duking it out, seeing who's the best as we go into the 9th round for this final map.
I still think that Sangal probably take this one out of out of the two teams. I think even no matter whether it was Train or Vertigo, I think Sangal probably would be able to lock this one down. Actually, just it was who was it who actually banned Train in the end? It was PACT. PACT removed Train in the end. So
yeah, we thought they removed Vertigo.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, I think they perhaps just feeling that that Vertigo's a better chance for them there when they were doing the veto. We should be getting into things right away. So, PACT start on the CT side. Yes, they do. And Sangal will take their first half on the attacking side. They get plenty of utility up as well. Look at that. Engine and Major, plenty of grenades between them. Couple smokes,
just enough for an A side execute, of course.
Yeah,
you want like one smoke to cover off the right side, one to cover off the left, and the flashes and nades to assist them as they try to plant the bomb. But worry not, if they succeed, Lunatic does have the smoke and kit to work with. But for now, we're going to be seeing these Ts just walking toward A, but not with the bomb. That one's staying all the way back on middle. Not sure how they're going to be playing this one out, but remains to be seen. Let's see if PACT can get it done, or if Sangal will send them packing.
He's a lot of intel. I'm surprised he even hits that shot as he gets aim punched by the Glock there. Bullet to the face. Sends his aim skyward. He still comes out with the opening kill and his life.
And now creeping on up the ramp. There's going to be quite a few CTs to welcome them, but the smoke should be eliminating their line of sight, as the nade should scare them at least, put the fear of God into their souls. As there is a speedy flank going on, they better get that bomb down lickety-split before the flank truly comes in, as they have some time to retreat back now. Major will be spotting out the flank shortly, as knocks all of his HP down within the blink of an eye. BNOX, Sobol, and Manise, all of them low, still with the man advantage, but what can you do against Glocks when you're low HP? They don't even have to hit the head, but the USPs certainly are doing just that. However, the defuse attempt was thwarted by the Glock spray. Only Major left, though. 1 versus 2, and he can't get it done. He was surrendered. 10 seconds was on the clock.
I think he just got it there. I think it was just about in. So
it's going to be the white light. No, not even white light. Okay. You got a really bad sense of when bombs are defused or not. Love it, though. I wish they never add like an official timer into the game so you know if you have it or not. That would kind of ruin the suspense.
It does, yeah.
And yeah, as we said, PACT, they do have a 0% on Vertigo. That's true. But if you look at the kind of teams that Sangal has won and lost against, I think 0% is not that far off, really. Not really any kind of standout performances, though quite a few stomps, but against lesser teams. Although Lingby Vikings, that was quite a scalp they took recently. Not sure if Lingby actually played Vertigo or not, but that's beside the point. Both teams have a chance to make it happen here for certain. Depends on how they're feeling on any particular day. As the entry onto B is already happening, BNOX trying to equalize, but loses his life as well. Though it was a trade, still a man up for the Sangal side. Not for long, though. Sobol finds Major. That was toward middle, I believe. And yeah, this A attack continues with the bomb lagging quite far behind.
Is going to be picking that one up, bringing it over to his teammates. Darko, UMP, not going to be good for the kill or even really any damage onto Logic Man there, who still sits at 60 HP, and that's the A side exposed. An expose has been run. Now Sobel and Manise, 2 versus 3. Need to try and retake this site. The nade, a little bit late there. Might have been able to find Engine if you'd thrown it sooner, but Engine gets away with the 20 HP. Sobel again is going to be on the flank. Last time he was caught by the Glocks. This time could get caught by the Galils. Manise is just trying to buy time. Try and get as much space as he can, as now Sobel has been found. Doesn't get the instant kill, and that just means they have to save now. There's no chance. Now they know where both of these players are.
Yeah, just going to be trying to save. As Sangal, miraculously, do get the second round. So no pistol round advantage left for the Polacks. We'll just have to make do with this kind of a buy. And usually you see some Deagles and Scouts come out to play. Sobol and Manise, they can certainly drop some weaponry for their lesser advantaged teammates if they choose to go for a force here, but yeah, we'll be picking those up as well as some grenades. And there we go. Certainly should have managed the economy better now. Manise is left on 1,500. He could have dropped those pistols and given Darko and BNOX some more money to work with, but maybe Manise is saving for the AWP, so that could be beside the point. Nice little bit of tease going together. And on B, they're going to try and find some aggression, but 2 SMG players ready and waiting. Is going to be Lunatic to go for the first peek, and there you go. Finds the first, the second comes as well. Don't look down. He was on the edge of the the wall there, but they do make it work. And Lunatic even Bogdan's the AK out of trouble.
Set up as well towards the bottom of A ramp. Darko and Manise set up for themselves for the round. As Manise mows down 2 of the M4, he'll upgrade to the AK. Nice and tidy from PACT there. As they buy into the round, they actually steal it back away from the Sangal side. Back and forth trades early on. See if either of these teams can get themselves some consecutive rounds going early and break the economy of the other team, because Sangal, all they've got right now is the AK for Logic and a few Deagles, the Tech 9 for Major. This might be the round that MADDOG's PACT do steal, well, do not steal away, but do take away and really start running rampant in this first half.
No nade damage to speak up for now. Sangal trying to get the pendulum to swing back toward them economically and otherwise. Push up ramp, not really going to be going well though if they don't molly out Sobal, and they're going to do just that. No fake smokes coming in. He's going to wait a second for the ticks of damage to make do their thing as the unexpected late peak comes through. A kill as well for him. It's going to be a trade, though favoring the terrorist, as it always does, especially if you're force buying. That weapon is now up for grabs, though going all the way out there and retrieving it is a whole other matter entirely. The push toward A, though, does occur. Logic Man does not get bothered by the fire and flames. His legs are lacking hair now, but he's going to be happy with that kill. Manish manages to miss a very important shot there toward one of the aggressing Ts. That could have been it, but now they're left at a disadvantage. 4 versus 3, and the retake has to begin, and begin it did. Manish with the opening frag.
I think Logic was trying to scurry a weapon away for his teammates there, but he pays the ultimate price. These TTs are starting to push in towards the site, but still a 2-on-2, 18 seconds on the bomb. They need to get these kills through, and a player towards Sandbags, a player towards Ramp. It's Lunatic 1v1, 12 seconds, has no kit. Does he have the time? There's a kid on the site, and that will definitely mean he has the time. As PACT, they will secure themselves a 3rd on the board. A nice early start for them, but a lot of casualties in that round.
Certainly many, beginning with Sobal, but manages to get a trade for himself at least. And yeah, the retake, stupendous. And Sangal, unfortunately for them, not being able to continue the buy, lose sort of pattern that we've been looking at here. It's all going to be equalizing. Actually, no, still forcing into this one. The bonus money from the bomb really giving them enough to work with by their own estimate. Galil's coming out to play as the utility is lackluster. I don't think this is one of those maps where you can get away with that. Certainly not if you lose the opening kill. Sobal gets that. It's going to be Logic Man to hold off the other aggressing counter-terrorist, but they kind of got enough, didn't they? A nice little aggressive smoke, not really going to be doing much other than giving them the fear that they might still push through. Logic Man sees through the ruse, however, and puts himself into an aggressive position, but his gun's sticking out, and he's a dead man. As is Major.
Sangal are going to have no cash as well in the next round. That's the big issue here. They went for the Hail Mary into this one, and fortunately, Mary's not turned up.
She's busy.
Yeah,
she's ghosting you, but you know,
BND.
she's probably busy or something.
Engine maybe can get a hold of her, but we'll have to wait and see. It would be a very, very Herculean effort if he was able to find all 5 here, as he works his way up towards the B site, and Lunatic not even going to allow him the first kill. Secured, round secured, 4 on the board for PACT, and now there should be just the clean anti-eco coming through for the MADDOG's PACT side.
Certainly hope there's no pedestrians walking around this skyscraper. Hopefully the police have made a perimeter around the building, because that's quite a falling hazard there. Don't want an entire corpse landing on your head.
No, that's not enjoyable.
We can see that it results in a kill thanks to Danger Zone. You can bump mine all the way around the map there, land on someone's head, get the Mario kill. Very, very fun. They got like 300 wins in Danger Zone right now.
Oh dear.
Minor flex.
How many losses?
Oh, well, it doesn't display those, so I wouldn't know, but I imagine my win rate is not the best. It's really annoying to play, actually, because the ranks, you see, like, you win, and then you wind up in, like, 5th or 8th place once, and you derank immediately. So you kind of have to play ultra conservatively and just sort of try and string it together as many wins as possible, or at the very worst, get a top 3 finish. Otherwise, you just kind of never get that higher rank. I've been trying to get to Howling Alpha for forever now. It's not been happening, Dan. What else is not happening is a buy for Sangal. They're saving their money for the next. Just a couple of Deagles and a Tech 9 to get us into this one. No nades, no thrills, no frills. As we'll be seeing the T's sort of spread out across the map here.
Should be pretty simple for PACT. You don't really expect much to be coming from this, in all honesty, for Sangal, especially with the opening 2 kills going their way. Make it opening 4 kills. Make it probably all opening 5 kills here. Logic Man walks into Nox's crosshair. Easy as you like. 5 on the board. Looking strong on this T side, or CT side rather, so far, our PACT. Just that one force buy victory found by Sangal, and it was the instant reply from the polls.
Looking at the statistics, actually, Sangal are better on Vertigo on the T side, quite by a big margin. So hopefully they can get that done. But yeah, it's looking about the same for PACT, though their CT side is much stronger. We'll see how this one pans out, however. The push coming in, the ramp entry found by Sensei, as the rest of the A push is not going as fast as it should be right now. No rotations coming in, but they're expecting every time for there to be many counter-terrorists on that A site, right? So you can hardly blame them for not capitalizing on the empty bomb site, as they kind of shift their gears a little bit, shift their sights toward the B bomb site, as Beanox, true to his name, is going to be trying to knock them out of this round. But what can he do when he's all alone here?
Maybe a couple of kills. There's the first and a second. Exactly
That's enough.
what you needed. Yeah, evens things up into the 3-on-3. And now he has teammates inside of this B site already ready to receive as they go deep. Sobel is just going to pick up 2 quick kills. I'm not even sure if he saw Logic Man in the smoke there, but a very quick shutdown as they try to make haste towards that B site. It doesn't work out. And PACT, it's now 6-1 up.
Remember as well, Dust 2 was a massacre at
Oh, yeah.
16-8. So definitely weird to see Sangal struggling here on the 3rd map. We were predicting them to win this one, potentially even 2-0, but obviously after PACT's own map pick of Nuke, a map they're actually good on, hasn't been going too hot. But oh boy, Paz already with the entry kill. That's 1. That's at least a minor victory for this Deagle buy, as they're not really expecting the round win, but as many kills as they can possibly get away with. And it seems that they're looking at these sandbags. They know someone might be hiding behind there, and oh no, Logic! You could have had that kill all day and all night, but unfortunately it doesn't come through. And Sensei tries to give it a try. Not going to be happening for him either, I'm afraid.
Sobel does get caught there. I think he was trying to escape, as his teammate was blocking him there, Darko. And he'll just be saying, "Don't you worry, child. I've got this."
Sierra's got a help for you. Wait, what was the lyrics there?
Heaven's got a plan for you.
Heaven's got a plan for you. Okay.
To Sierra.
No, see, I think he says, "See, Heaven's got a plan for you," and that's just a really weird way to phrase it. So I never sort of connected that. Plus, Heaven doesn't have a plan for you. It's a place.
That just means
It's
you're gonna
like
die.
God that does it. Oh, there you go. Well, I'm not good at reading between the lines, Dan. I'm no lyrical genius.
No, neither am I.
Do know Slim Shady by heart, though, so
Yeah.
that's one thing I have going for me.
It's
so funny.
Ooh, okay, he still gets Logic Man and has a chance at another shot. But now his body begins the very slow, or a very fast descent, rather, down towards the bottom. As look at how much damage that Sangal are taking just to those Molotovs there. Paz down to 40, Sensei at 70, and look at them double nading behind the sandbags, making sure nobody's there. Sensei, though, nice kill found. Sobel is now taking up position in those sandbags after the initial nades come through, and even more utility being dumped onto that position. But Sobel, he's not there anymore. He's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Sobel, 4 kills for him. Absolutely ruining Sangal's hit towards the A site there. Everything that could have gone wrong did.
Absolutely right. I don't know how they get away with this one. Well, a nice little try there from the Turks, but unfortunately no cigar, as we'll be going into the 10th with a little bit of an investment coming through. Quite a few grenades, so hopefully they have some kind of an execute here in mind. Toward the middle of all places, Usually you just keep going A over and over, but obviously PACT are going to be counterplaying that fact, only leaving Beanox to hold off that single player toward B, while middle it's going to have a bit more contention here. But the flash is strong, however, the anti-flash positions were stupendous in that situation. Logic Man does find the kill, and a rifle should be retrieved, but the grenades are softening them up for the M4s, as Maniz has to hold them off going toward B. Won't be successful, and cowers behind the smoke for a little while, but there's still presence in Beanox. However, he gets taken care of, and this is suddenly a 2 versus 4.
This could be a miracle round for Sangal here. A real boost for them. And look at Logic, man. Oh, needed that kill. Would have made things so much more rosy for the Sangal side. As now Darko and Maniz, they're going to be pushing forwards. They can still do this. Look at the HP for Sangal. And Molotov doing a little bit of damage to Sensei, but Paz deep inside. That's a huge kill onto Maniz. Now leaves it all on Darko, and his teammates have got that one mopped up. So Sangal steal away around with just the pistols that they brought into it.
Really unfortunate that they decide to retake with an AWP as well. With that kind of HP on the T's, they really could have just swapped over to the pistol or something. As Maniz over here dies just with an op in his hand, couldn't make the no-scope worked. And, well, unfortunate, but fortunate for Sangal. They make a round work that they had no business winning. Ooh, as the entry kill goes their way as well, this time toward B. That's going to be Maniz done and dusted. Probably just Beanox left over there. Usually the B player. As Lunatic will be helping out middle as well. That's where Major dies. And it's suddenly a 4 versus 4 situation yet again.
Up for Lunatic, going aggressive towards mid, looking for intel. If they go down the ladder in mid, they'll find the bomb at the bottom. So Sangal needs to be wary about that, but look how deep Nox has gone. He's behind them in T-spawn. It's actually Sobel, my bad. I thought it was Nox, but... Oh, the timing as well. Oh, he's going to clear out outside B. He's going to then probably push through Connector and be behind these players, but he's really wanting to make sure B is clear for his team. And actually, he's not going to go for the flank at all. Instead, as Sangal now hit towards this A site, is going to be trying to lead the charge, but look how much info he's got in his team. They have 3 players out with the 4 alive ready towards this A site, and Lunatic, huge shot to find, just takes a timing shot through the smoke, nails down a first and gives the PACT side that advantage as the bomb does get planted. Nobody to stop that one on the PACT side, but they're still finding the kills, and the retake is looking good as PACT 4 on 2, it's Engine and Sensei to try and hold them back. Up for Sensei, looking for an angle, but Flashbang's pushing him wide. He does spot out one, knows there's at least players in the site. That head is with inviting target, misses it, gets a second chance. Now him and Engine are finding damage, and huge frags coming through. Engine to on his self. Oh, Sensei can't quite get the final kill. Needs Darko to step up, and he will, but it's not enough time for PACT. And it's 9, going to be slipping away from them. Sensei and Engine putting up so many frags there. Sensei with 3 for himself. They are working wonders.
Seriously, such a good hold here. I mean, there were so many counter-terrorists, but they peeked in one by one. And it doesn't even matter because there were 2 terrorists on the same angle, sort of one above the other. Even though Darko manages to make it work in the end and saves an AWP for his team, it's still going to be the Turks with the win here. As we go into the 12. Oh, man.
Had so much intel in that round as well, and now Sensei.
Yeah, they did.
An opening kill in this one. That nade might just finish off Engine.
Didn't.
How did it not do any damage?
Valve fixed grenades, remember? Sure they did.
Look how much damage it's done as well.
So much. That Molly's going to be holding them back for a good long while, and Maniz even gets the kill. Why not? You can peek here all day. There's an AWP on Paz, but it's nowhere near. Oh, Engine, rather. As they will start to push on in, hoping to get this A execute underway. Still plenty of utility to work with, but they've been softened up. Darko and Beanox as well. Of course, you get the AWP and Bogdan hit to Darko, but there we go. The execute should be coming in, and the CTs, they don't have much utility to punish the plant. You know, usually you wait for the plant to commence, and then you throw your Molotovs and your HEs all onto the bomb site at the same time to prevent the bomb plant, waiting for those smokes to dissipate. But that's not the option here. They need to get the kills, and the initial one does go to Darko. All he has to do is jump up on Tetris to get a second, but he misses the shot as his friend Venice dies alongside him. Oh, but that's a nice kill onto Engine, giving them the advantage, but not for long. Major answers in kind, leaving them in a 2 versus 2 situation. 3 players low in this 2v2, but Beanox finds the initial, all down to Paz, 1v2.
He provide miracles for PACT or for Sangal like his teammates did in the prior round. Nice opening shot, removes Nox from the equation, and now 1+1. Is it going to equal CT or is it going to equal Terrorist? Because now Sobel pushes deep, gets the kill, has a kit, and the defuse will be coming through. Paz just not expecting Sobel to push that deep in.
There you go, a 9th for the Polacks. The Turks not feeling as hot as they did before. They had a measly 2 rounds in a row a little bit while ago, and, well, denying the initial sort of pistol round on the second. They did manage to get it done, but that was about it for their accomplishments in this half so far. The Polish side really far ahead at this point, as well as in the entry kill stats. As we'll be going into the 13th with Sangal having to prove themselves here a little bit. Needing to find the crucial rounds as they come. Darko, what the hell are you doing? Running around with the MP9, trying to push the smoke. He still hasn't been found. What a chaotic round this has been so far, but Paz eventually does find him. And it's a 4 versus 4 yet again, with the AWP Bogdaned over to Sobal. It is going to be the A take once again, and not that many grenades left on the CTs.
Sobel solo on HP. With that AWP though, fine damage, not if Sensei is going to remove him from the round. Kill comes through, and advantage Sangal as they are going to try and scurry away as many rounds as possible in this first half, but with Maniz still fragging and tagging, going to make things difficult. Lunatic's got a angle around the edge of the smoke as well that he can play with, and Maniz starts finding more damage from Ivy. A second kill for him in this round puts it into the advantage for PACT. Finally remove him from the round, but Engine is now left alone. 24 HP, has the bomb, 40 seconds to play with, 2 players to find. He could become Swiss cheese very, very quickly.
A delicious state of being, but unfortunately not conducive to winning rounds. As the bomb should be going down shortly, but that's going to be 2 CTs sort of wide swinging on your position as soon as you do that. However, with the cover of these boxes, I'm sure he can get it done. Lunatic a little bit too slow on the peak as he wants to play it safe, and safe he does, winning the round guaranteed, but giving Sangal a little bit of extra money thanks to the bomb plant bonus. And that is going to be the Polacks on 10, and 2 more rounds in this half for the Turks to find. With a bomb plant and a massive loss bonus, perhaps they can scrounge together a win, but the final round still remains to be, evaluated in that sense.
Well, this is a complete turnaround from what I was
It's
expecting.
not expected, is it?
Yeah. As PACT, I mean, these rounds are close, so if Sangal just win 1 here, it's going to put PACT in a very difficult position for that final round. And potentially allow Sangal to find 5, but we'll have to wait and see. There's not really much to play with on the Sangal side. Limited utility and now limited manpower, with Paz just being sprayed down through the smoke by Darko. Second kill as well from that CT side. It's Sobel picking up this one. Engine hoping for something towards the B site, but his head spotted out. Can't find the shots as look at the logic, and Sobel is creeping on each other here. They'll pass each other around that corner. Sobel's just going to hold.
And hold he will for the time being. Lunatic gets the kill toward the B pusher, and that's going to leave only 2 terrorists left alive through middle. Not going to find anything other than Sobal's head, but that's going to be swiftly exchanged from the side of Lunatic. An 11th round, and Sangal as I said, the last round is going to be quite scrappy if they don't manage to get it in the 14th. As their money is enough for, I guess, Galil and utility and armor and helmet. Kind of
Woohoo.
have to forego the helmet at this point, right? Because it's only Sobal that still has the M4, so it's a wise way to save some money for some much-needed grenades. And look at this. All they have going for them is a smoke and 2 flashes. That is certainly not enough for an A execute.
Rush A.
They have to just rush in, get the kills, and get the wins, but that's not going to be happening. The counter utility too strong as Darko finds the first, and the rest licked down to 21 HP there, Logic Man. Flames have touched him, but Sensei has touched Sobal in a quite deadly way. Getting this down to a 4v4. Oh, Engine! The wallbang comes in, but Manish with a nice shot from CT gets one onto the would-be planter. As the plant has been postponed, but there you go, the smoke finally used as it was pivotal for this plant, which is not even going to be coming in because, of course, the CTs, they still have utility. They can throw it onto the bomb site all day and every day. Still one singular grenade left, and that would be enough to finish off Logic Man, but bullets do the job just fine. Manish will find him, and it's now a 2 versus 2, and he's still in the very annoying position.
Trying to just bait out these peaks, but as they come through, it's the kills from the PACT side. 12-3 on the first half. What an absolute slaughter.
Absolutely right. Just not looking good on their T side, man. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
I mean, you know what I mean. It's just the Turks. They're not inspiring me right now, and I hope to see some more success once the sides change. Maybe we still see some kind of an overtime situation going on, but that's about the best case scenario I can think of right now for the Turks.
Yeah, that would be optimistic, I think. In this
Look at Sensei,
situation.
though.
16
Dragging them,
kills.
kicking and screaming into the next. I mean, come on. He's the only one pulling his weight at the moment. Really don't remember much by the eye test. He didn't seem to be that player that keeps saving and stuff, so...
He was finding
Still.
quite a few... He got quite a few kills on post-plant situations, I know that.
Well, yeah, there you go. So he was still a useful player, but it's not just stat padding across the board.
I don't
But
know
not a great
which sort of
position to
rounds
be
you
in.
could stat pad here.
Exactly. So yeah, it's just gonna be Sangal having engine on the kit and a couple of flashes for the potential of this bomb still going down, but the attack is gonna be happening toward B. And the stairs are very, very crowded and very, very loud as they push into the sites. Flashed, however, as Logic Man is taking care of them one by one, standing in the fires left and right. What is going on? This attack has absolutely gone to the dogs. As it's Sobal left alive in a 1 versus 4, not much chance to do anything. Sangal may have some luck yet in this half.
Yeah, a 4th on the board. Does start them off well. Clean as well. Nice shots coming through. The aim's still there for Sangal. But now they just need to show it a little bit more. There's 8 rounds behind. It's a big, big streak of rounds to try and overcome that. You don't have many mistakes you can make in this game. PACT will soon be chomping at the bit of 15 if you give them half a chance here.
And you'll find that half a chance is something you usually do get. But can you capitalize on it? Mid control in control of the Polacks, as they will be making their way in split fashion toward the B bomb site, it seems. Nice little mid push to complement the bomb going upstairs, and the CT is not really putting that many men onto the curly letter bomb site. Still preoccupied with middle. And no one looking at stairs at the moment, but there's not even any T's there to see it. Major goes aggressive and downs the bomb. It's going all the way down the elevator shaft, but don't worry. Our magical bomb teleporter does bring it back. However, Lunatic will not be able to make use of it whatsoever here. All of his friends are dead. And that's going to be a 1 versus 5 with the Deagle in his hand. How many kills do you think he gets before he dies, Dan?
1.
He called it. I'm calling 0.
Well, you have little faith.
Let's see who wins it. I win. What do I get, Dan?
The entire admiration of Twitch chat.
Woo! It's worth nothing.
Yeah,
Gotta love
I
some
heard that
teleportation.
bomb teleporter was a pain for the engineers to install in this builder.
Yeah, they kept teleporting bread. It was all like big, massive hustle. But you know,
Yeah, I think one time a
they
guy's
made it
arm
work.
got teleported. Crazy.
I have been teleporting bread for 3 weeks. No, it wasn't 3 weeks. It was like 72 hours, I think. 3 days. Ooh, a speedy execute coming in as PACT are on an eco, just a Glock train. Not on train, unfortunately, though. HLTV got that little detail wrong. It is going to be on Vertigo. But toward the A-bomb site, not much luck found. Unfortunately for them, the CTs do tend to stack these early on. And just for this reason, the Glocks shut down entirely as Sangal pick up a 6th. And that's going to give PACT enough money to work with in the next. Hopefully they can get something done and keep increasing their lead before Sangal catch up to them too hard.
Manila. Code you can do in chat, exclamation mark Manila, if you want to learn more about the deals that LOOT.BET have, the offers they have, along with the daily quests as well that you can complete over on that site. Nice opening from Manise. Untraded kill as well as Sangal now lose an early player. Don't have the AWP anymore.
Certainly don't.
Nice does.
Ooh. Another entry. That's a 3-man deficit now. And, well, I mean, a 2-man deficit, which gets completely turned around by Paz. A nice double kill for him. That's going to be the B bomb site, potentially in the hands of the terrorists. But 2 CTs have emerged. Paz is going to try and hold them back as the lone terrorist there, Nox, goes down. And it's not looking too rosy for Darko either. Gets shot down by Engine. Completely blinded, of course. Still Manise left in a 1 versus 3, but the AWP is not that good in clutch situations, and with good reason. 2 players being present does mean that the lever action nature of the AWP is not very conducive to back-to-back kills. But we'll see if he makes it work here. Has to swing. Has to find the first, go back, reload, and try to go for the second, but kind of falls apart at step 1 there. Engine finds him. That's going to be Sangal with the 7th, and 3 men surviving, giving them quite a bit of economy to work with going forward. That was such a good start from Sangal as well, though PACT made it quite competitive. Oh no, it was PACT that got the initial 2 kills, right?
Yeah, Manise found the...
Ah, there you go, yeah. And then Paz answered back. Okay, yeah, there you go. Still,
Good.
yeah, good on Sangal for making it work in the end.
Yeah, I mean, now they're starting to make this a bit more of a competitive game, all in all. As we could be looking at 12-8. Lunatic just with the MAC-10. Okay. Sobel, nice opening kill. He's going to run with it. Gets caught out by Logic Man, who actually finds himself a double. But it's a 3-on-3. Bomb site in control of the PACT side. As they look to get that bomb planted. There's a bit of utility to hold back the CTs. Making sure that they will be uncontested while getting that bomb down and starting that timer. It now favors the T side.
Oh, Beanox, he's got this angle and he's got the kill. Sensei, no chance. Ditto Paz as it's Major left in a 1 versus 2, losing the majority of his HP in the first engagement. Won't live long enough to see the second. Lunatic takes him down with the MAC-10 of all weapons. Gets it done. And the disadvantageous buy of the T's is resulting in a win, but Sangal, they have plenty of money to work with here going forward. Still enough for a buy, still enough for all the utility they could perhaps require but not want. But as a song once told me, Dan, can't always get what you want. But if you try hard enough, might as well, you just might get what you need. And these nades are certainly something they need here, Dan.
Yeah, a lot of them required. Do help you in the rounds. A lot of people don't know that. They do help you. As Sensei, this is an interesting position with the AWP here. I don't know if Darko ever checks this. The scope has been heard, and he can't quite find the kill on the first shot. Major does help him out with the frag, and they both get away safe and sound. Nice opening for Sangal here as they look to try and find 8 on the board and keep this going. But it's PACT who are instead looking towards this B site right now. Only Engine in defense does have logic towards the boost window, who's actually going to now slide on over, provide a bit of close range support with his M4. But now 2-man advantage. Sangal, they're just picking off these PACT players as they try and look in for frags. And there goes another one. Manice has been caught. Just Lunatic and Sobel alive. And this round just completely contrast to that previous one. It was Sobel going aggressive, finding an opening frag. This time, Sangal just pick off players one by one as PACT just walk into their crosshairs, essentially.
That they do. And with only 2 Polacks left, it looks like the Turks are going to be picking up an 8th here. Still a little bit to work with here as they have mid control, but Engine's going to be showing up at an unexpected angle, perhaps getting shot down, but it was 2 players all along there. Getting the kill nice and handy as the final PACT player goes down in suit. And that's going to be 4 players left alive for Sangal with their economy once again in tip-top shape. And PACT are going to have to pull quite a rabbit out of their hat if they want to reset them anytime soon. Still, there's going to be a half buy in this one. MAC-10s, pistols, P250s. Not that much utility. Hopefully this will be some kind of a rush towards some kind of a bomb site, Dan.
Certainly looking like a rush towards that A kind of bomb site.
Ooh, but Sensei not getting the initial one. Still was through the smoke. The Molly's holding them back, though, as the smokes come through, and Paz doesn't get both of them there. Oh, no, just gets 0.
Get any.
But, yeah, the rest of the T side, they're kind of capitulating, and Paz is the only one to die. So, after a nice entry, PACT kind of capitulate there in the end, and don't manage to find literally anything else. No bomb plant, no nothing, but they didn't need the bonus money to go into this one. A full suite of AKs coming in. Utility as well. And Sangal, they're going to have another round here, potentially to win and keep their money nice and healthy and keep closing that gap. 13-9. And they might get it down to, well, potentially 13-11 if they win this one. Yeah, the chat ticks came in, and that Molotov looks like it's going to get thrown off the edge. No? Okay. Just going to be practicing smokes now. Might as well. Not sure what the technical issue we're having is, but maybe someone's having some unexpected ping. Oh,
that is a long
don't
way
get
down.
vertigo now. Don't get vertigo now, guys. There you go. Hello, guys. Today I show you some utility on vertigo.
Don't do that Molotov, please. Doesn't look like it does anything.
No, don't do that either.
No.
It results in death 100% of the time. And a photogenic pose of your corpse as well before it hits the ground.
Did you see that guy just fly past the window in a downwards direction? What? No.
What is that, an IT crowd reference? There was that
No,
one
it's
where the boss
Monty
was
Python.
sort of... Oh,
No. Is
oh,
it
yeah,
Monty
yeah.
Python?
It is Monty Python, yeah.
Is it what's that one which is just all the random skits? Oh man.
All of them?
No, because like the Holy Grail and
Yeah, that's connected. That's a story.
and
But
Life of Brian, they both have stories.
yeah, but Monty Python's Flying Circus, that was just a show with skits in it, right?
Yeah. But the
Do like
meaning of life, the meaning of life, that's it, the one I'm thinking of.
Ah, okay.
That's just like a skit film, essentially.
Do like me some Monty Python.
Yeah,
Not
it's
my
good.
GF, however. Most women just can't stand it, unfortunately.
My sister enjoys it.
Yeah, but she's British. I'm talking
Sure.
about like the ones that didn't sort of grow up with it in the wider cultural context, and they just kind of see it, and then they're like, "Well, this is nonsense. Why are you making me watch nonsense?" And I'm like, "This is high tier comedy, dear. Please."
Yes, you wouldn't understand why you don't also enjoy Rick and Morty.
You see, he's doing the silly walk because he's part of the what was it again? The Ministry of Silly Walks. It makes sense, honey. Please.
Oh dear.
No, where are you going? Come on, come back.
Was that your girlfriend leaving you?
That was the scenario I was painting with words there. Yes.
well, do have what seems to be a bit of a prolonged tech pause here. I'm not sure what the issue is. I don't know who has an issue or whatnot. We'll hope to hear back soon, but yeah, for sure. PACT just a little bit away from securing this final map here. Sangal, though, they're putting up some strong rounds on this CT side. They were, what, 12-3 down? 6 now, yeah, 6 now for them on this CT half. Obviously, they won out the pistol, which helped them out massively, but yeah, they've been able to maintain the advantage, maintain the rounds coming in, and they've closed it down to just 4 as a deficit. 4-round deficit.
If they win this one, very high potential to make it an 11-13 kind of a score line. And at that point, we can start talking about the potential of Sangal winning this one, though their CT side has been looking very formidable. Only 1 round for PACT so far. That was the 5th. If we remember, it was also a clutch win, right? It was the 2 versus 4. And they didn't have enough time to defuse at that point. Or was that in the first half?
That
I may be getting my halves.
half.
God damn it!
The one
Should
PACT one on this half was Sober running mid, getting an opening kill, and they just collapsed into the B site.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good memory on Dan.
Yeah, I do pay attention sometimes to these games. Only some of the time, though. You know what else?
Like,
yeah, it's just as it looks
what
like
else?
we're getting into a game again. I'll actually hold my thought because we are getting into the game again. So,
We'll never hear that banter now.
No,
it's lost to time.
Lost forever. We'll have another pause in a couple of rounds and I've forgotten it. Sorry to disappoint, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. And which way is it going to crumble in this one? I do like a nice bit of custard with my crumbles, actually. Like an apple crumble. Man, do I need to go and get an apple crumble once this game ends? Is that what we're feeling? I think so. Tempted myself. The temptation has slipped in, and from MADDOG's pack, the temptation for Darko to push deep is overwhelming, and he's going to do it. Can't find anybody. Look at him checking that angle Sensei was playing earlier. Want to make sure he's not going to die twice in the same way. Sensei, however, with the AWP towards Ivy, going to get Molotov back. Doesn't want to even stick around at all, does he, with that AWP?
Certainly not. Gets forced back by the utility as Paz is still playing behind the sandbags area. Not going to get volleyed anytime soon with that smoke down, as he does actually retreat into the bomb site itself to help this oncoming swarm of T's right around the corner. Not coming, of course, from the ramp area. They're going to be opting for Ivy instead. Taking their sweet old time, though. Not that they're running low on time, but the smokes are down and the CTs are left scratching their heads a little bit, thinking what these guys are even planning. But they're going to find out real soon. Darko with the initial kill, and now the take is on with 3 players here to hold as Sensei goes aggressive, finds the first. No, okay, does in the end. Sobal answers in kind, but Engine finds a kill of his own. That's a 3 versus 3 scenario now with Lunatic coming in from Ivy, finding the initial kill. The bomb on his back has to get planted eventually, but the utility's still very strong for the CT side, and the T's have none of it. No way to guarantee a safe cross for Lunatic, as the op might be watching him. He's afraid, but Manice puts his worries at ease. Finds Logic Man and Connector. That's going to be all down to Paz in a 1 versus 3. Undoable, but he's going to be giving it his damnedest as he capitulates to Lunatic there in the end.
Price just doesn't try and save that orb. It would have been a very nice weapon for this next round. They can obviously rebuy up the double orbs, though, so there's no issue with that. For Sensei and Logic Man, but it's a lot of cash that's been spent up. Like, you could have had Sensei with some utility. Kaz is left with just an MP9, so yeah, definitely saving that up would have been nice. They didn't have all the cash in the world, and Lunatic, that is an unfortunate start for Paz.
Just
railed
a lucky
through the smoke.
Yeah, lucky shot through the smoke, and that's going to be giving PACT the advantage that they are so sorely lacking here on this half. Would be the second T round in a row, getting Sangal Esports' money all the way down. meaning if they win this one, PACT, they're pretty much likely to win the whole best of 3 as a result and not send home packing after all. But let's see if the Turks can still hold on here for dear life. Still plenty of utility to work with. No kits, however. So that bomb goes down. It's pretty much curtains. The execute should be coming in soon, though. All 5 players ready to take as the take is on. A very speedy one at that. Sensei finds the initial and the second as well. I thought they were going to get a double spray down here because Sobal was in such a good position, and there you go. Finds it late. And Manice with the kill onto the CT. It's going to be Engine left alone in a 1 versus 2, holding on for dear life as before mentioned, this round means everything at the moment.
Bomb is dropped in the site, so PACT, they have to push towards him, and Engine knows that. That smoke giving a bit of cover. Damage onto Nox, but he can't quite find the kill. 24 HP remains, but it's Maniz with the AWP that will shut him down. The spray, not quite going to connect for Engine. Can't quite do it. Sangal now needs 6 in a row to force OT on this final map, otherwise they are out of LOOT.BET Season 9.
What an unfortunate way to go.
Yeah.
We were still so confident that they will be taking this after that dominating performance on Dust 2, though. You'd think they'd have this one all day and every day, but not so lucky, I'm afraid. The buy is going to be terrible, Dan. They got armor and helmet, though maybe save money by not buying the helmet at all because it's not helping you against these AK-47s. Could have bought a few extra grenades off the back of it, and yeah, the pistols and util. They're going to have to find kills quick. The initial kill kind of decides everything, doesn't it?
Majors,
there we go.
75.
Come on, if Major can do it.
He sees the foot. Yes, he does. Takes down Darko. Opening kill found. There's life in Sangal still. And that's an AK actually recovered for Major as well. And this round could spiral out of control if they're not careful, PACT. That AK finds another kill, another weapon picked up, perhaps. And again, just that same angle. Major's just going to sit here and just rub his hands together, grinning from ear to ear. 2 kills just offered up to him for the price of nothing. They're trying to just spray through the smoke at him. They're desperate as they need to get rid of him, but he's going to fall back. Manice has found one with the AWP, looking in towards the site. That's a sitter. That's a closer. And that is going to be 3 on 3. Major still has his AK picked up, though. His teammates are all dying, though. And Manice is just fragging out this AWP. Waiting for Logic to peek. Can only tag him up. Still alive in the site. But he's going to get run down. Now Major might just have to ace this one out if he wants to stay alive on Vertigo. And it's not going to work out. Lunatic finishes it off. 16 for PACT. Sangal, they've put a few rounds together on that CT side, but they can't quite get it done.
Yeah, despite Major's best efforts to get 2 kills in the exact same corner, right? And then Manice comes in, just flops his schlong on the table and says hello as he gets a triple kill to round things out there in the end. And that's not us, but, you know, we are still, in fact, Sermon and Dan Shannon. That's going to be it for us for now. We will be back with yet another match here. It is going to be Offset versus Lyngby Vikings at 1650 CEST. We'll see you then.
Feel free to talk.
Boss, we've done all as you said.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, boss. Everything like you asked. It's in my car, boss.
I'm surprised. You're actually good for something.
So, where is it, Brady?
Here, in the trunk.
What the fuck is that? You fat Irish prick. You're supposed to bring me a coat, not a skinny animal kid. Where is LOOT.BET code I asked it for?
Well, he wasn't talking.
Are you out your mind, Brady? Because I swear, I put your brain to sleep. His ain't talking because his fucking mouth is closed.
So, maybe I should open it.
Oh, don't kill me, please. I tell you everything. Code is loot, loot. I'm young. I don't wanna die.
Boss, code is loot.
Oh my god, idiot. Fuck, I surrendered by idiots.
Hey kid, sorry about that.